it's your boy PRO back again with another Division 2 video. In this one, I'll be going over this new PvP gear set called Hunter's Fury, and I will be also talking about how it could be used in PVE. Without further ado, I'm excited to share this one with you guys, so let's get right into the video. Now, the specialization that I'm using is Firewall, but for this build there are options because of how the gear set is. So the reason why I chose Firewall is mainly due to the shield, the striker shield, and how that is only exclusive to this specialization. The other thing is how the armor kit is still really effective and recovers 200% armor and 200% health over 10 seconds. So that is why I am using it. This is also good, but for PvE only. With the recent change to PvP, it won't be as effective. Also, it helps your allies deal 10% to enemies that are within 10 meters of you, and since you're always going to be rushing with this will always proc. The other option is actually Gunner, and the reason why is because of how you can get even more armor to the total armor you'll be getting on each kill that I've shown in the gameplay and I'll be telling you guys about. Not only that, but every third reload is 50% faster, and your armor kit repairs 100% armor and grants 30% bonus armor for 10 seconds. You could also use the Banshee Pulse because of how it disorients the enemy, and the cool thing is you can actually add this with the gear set itself that causes your enemy to disorient as well. So let me talk about the gear set exactly to show you what I mean. On this new gear set in TU11, Hunter's Fury, the 2-piece gives you plus 15% shotgun damage, plus 15% SMG damage, whereas the 3-piece gives you 20% armor on kill, 100% health on kill. Now notice how the 20% armor on kill can be used with Gunner to make it 30%. But what does the 4-piece do? Because that's the main thing. Enemies within 15 meters receive a debuff, applying your weapon damage against them by 20%. Killing a debuffed enemy with your weapon disorients other enemies within 5 meters. Now, that's why I mentioned the Banshee Pulse, because you could pair that with this, and that would also be pretty cool, because you can simply make them disoriented for longer, giving you the huge advantage. Not only that, but this amplifies your weapon damage by 5% for 10 seconds, stacking up to 5 times, giving you a total of 25%. Now that I've talked about the actual gear set itself, let's talk about the build. Now in this build I am using the custom M870. Shotgun that you are using depends on your preference and also how good ruled it is. I use this because of how much damage it does. Not only that, but the mop could actually be used. However, I don't have the one that's any mop that's rolled nicely, because this gives you an additional 10% armor on kill, so you could be getting almost 500k armor on kill, which is insane, and I'll be showing that for PvE later in this video. But for PvP, this could be used, but I would go with like maybe a super 90 instead, because you want to get damage to target out of cover to make up for the blues that you rolled. You know, you need the extra damage for that. So on this build I rolled 3 blues and 3 reds, which is your average average type of situation. And the backpack and chest piece, as you can see, is the meta from TU10 and onward is Intimidate and Adrenaline Rush. And you can also see I'm using the new brand set Bellstone Armory because of how the 2-piece gives you another 10% armor on kill. For those of you who don't know what Intimidate and Adrenaline Rush do, Well, while you have bonus armor, it amplifies your total weapon damage by 35% to enemies within 10 meters. In the backpack, whenever you are within 10 meters of an enemy, gain 20% bonus armor for 5 seconds, stacks up to 3 times. So you can see how when you get the bonus armor, your intimidate would be procced, and that's why it makes it really easy for this build to work. Now, what you want to roll is crit damage and crit chance on everything. The issue with gear sets is since you're missing out on one slot on the attributes, you will lack a bit of damage compared to your average, but it's fine. So your crit damage would be around like 120 or 116 where I have it, and your crit chance should be around 40. Now it's a lot easier for your Lady Death as a backup that I'm using because of how you get plus 15% shotgun and SMG damage, which by the way, the Lady Death is still really good in PvP, no doubt. You can still, this is still decent numbers, and it definitely works out because of how Intimidate and Adrenaline Rush just gives you that extra damage to make up for what you're lacking if you think about it. So yeah, you can see I roll crit damage here. Crit chance, crit damage. Remember, 3 blues, 3 reds, crit chance, crit damage, crit chance, and wasn't able to get crit damage here, but crit chance. And you can see this isn't even a fully optimized build, especially this and the chest piece and backpack are not even high rolls at all. But I'm still doing insane. It's still insane in PvP. For the skills, I'm using the typical jammer pulse because of how easy it is to just get rid of other skills and other shields, I should say, as well, when you're being aggressive with a shotgun or an SMG, because you're pretty much rushing. You can't play this build at range at all. So to proc Intimidate and Adrenaline Rush, you have to pretty much rush your opponent, and that's why the jammer is nice, so you could get rid of any obstacles in the way. In terms of the shield, I'm using the striker shield, and this comes with firewall and just allows you to face tank really easily, and so that's why I am using it. The mods, crit chance and crit damage is what you want, since it's nice to have these new in TU11. You could just put any mod, any red, blue, yellow mod. This is gonna really change how builds are made, and it's really nice to just have that extra damage. So now the insane part here is the fact that I'm getting 467k armor on kill, and this is with using the firewall specialization. Now let me change it to a gunner and let's see what the number is. So I equipped the mop on because I'm going to demonstrate this in PVE, and I put in the gunner specialization, and let's see what the number is now. 584k armor on kill, almost 600k, which is stupidly insane. And I actually can't wait to try this out. And if you think about it, if you could get the damage out there and skill wise, you could pretty much solo the whole DZ if you're getting more than half a mil of armor every time. Let me just damage myself and show you guys real quick. Look at that. I literally had to kill 2 enemies and my health is back. My armor is back up. Alright guys, so let's go try this out at Lincoln Memorial. So I'm gonna put this on heroic difficulty, and let's see how good this build is in PvE. Should I even use my shield? Oh shit, reloaded too quick.
Got a visual on it.
Okay. Look at that. Oh my god. I was about to die and I literally just had to kill one guy and I'm back in it. I'm hitting for decent numbers. Alright, let's see after I kill this guy how much armor I get. Half a bore. More than half a bore. Back at full armor. So it takes me 2 kills and I'm basically back at full armor. Let's switch to Lady Death here. Just destroyed him with the pulse. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I love using this build as of right now, and it's just a must use, a must try build, especially for solo players. I mean, it's pretty much a lifesaver. So that is it for this one, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.